Another loop, another journey nearing its end. The mountain awaits. Surely the chains of denial will fall. But the question is, how much will they fight it? There is only one way to find out. Time to push on to the end. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Oren, and we're back at it with Highway Robbery as we head in to finish out my first official run in the void between us. We've got our team here: Edward, Audrey, Bragg, and Paracelsus, and to be honest, they've been kind of laying a convincing smackdown here. We did get a little robbed on the relationship front. I do understand why people complain about that. Feels like I put a lot of work into those relationships to not get anything, but such is life. Can't be too mad about that. Or you could be, but then you'll drive yourself insane, which is of dubious merit. Alright, Altar of Denial, being rude. Flesh Crafting, being doubly rude. We did get kind of the normal setup here. Audrey's... oh, no, it knocked off her stun buff. Looks like Paracelsus is effectively immune to stun, as are the other two to some extent. So we're in good shape. Thankfully, Bragg does have his reverberating readout, and it is active. So we are winning that particular battle. And yeah, I think we're just, we're in it to win it here. Wow, got the 50-50 twice. Cannot be mad about that. Back to Death's Door with you. And die to the readout, because why not? Alright, we'll just take a block token off. And we'll go ahead and Dead of Night. Mostly to set up a Flashing Daggers next turn. Not because it's particularly valuable. I'm blinking Entropy with a speed token, you say? Well, that's quite nice. Definitely dead. Yeah, there we go. We could Dead of Night again. Yeah, I think we will. May as well. It's basically a free turn for her. Because Bragg's just going to take... I mean, he was going to take that kind of regardless of what happens. Hopeful. Oh, wow. That's a first for me. So, Hopeful triggered for 3 turns. For 3 turns, she's immune to basically everything. Well, except Deathblow Resist. Good lord. That was kind of cool. Can't be mad about that, as we just set up for the tanking. That might have been my first non-damage Hopeful act out. That's kind of cool. Off by 1. Unfortunate. Nice and easy. Yeah, this just in. Highway Robbery and Unusual Suspects in general, quite good. Now, granted, this is Denial. It's the easiest of the confessions, but, that's more of a... We've done Obsession, and I have a Resentment run that's coming up immediately after this one, which look forward to. I'd do it with another player, a subscriber who reached out to me, and we just did a little jam session and had a good time. But that'll be a Resentment run in this patch, so I think we'll look to do a the next run that I do solo will be another void between us run. It'll be Obsession, and we'll get kind of the full scope of what this looks like. Ah, there's that miss we knew was coming. Oh, wow. Still punched a bleed through. Impressive. But regardless, I think we're think we're gonna do all right. And while I'm punching through these cultists, which I don't think is gonna be. This is not the barrier right now. You know, if you're enjoying the videos and you'd like to join the Wagoneers wild ride, as it were, kind of join my adventure here, go ahead and leave a comment with a suggested character name. For example, right now we have Bragg and Edward. We are going to need to zoom. We do have Bragg and Edward active right now. Leave a comment with a character name. Which character you'd like to name, and then most importantly to me, obviously this is kind of optional if you want it to be, but I do love hearing about why that particular character or why that name. That always kind of scratches an itch for me. I really enjoy to hear the kind of the storytelling of what we're playing out before us. So yeah, leave that comment section below, and I will happily work you in. As a reminder for whether it's new folks or folks who've been here for some time, I am playing through this game in kind of a very specific style. I'm intentionally trying to beat a confession with every named formation. So this is Highway Robbery. But there's quite a few others. I'm only about a third of the way through the entire list. So I can't guarantee a character will be in any particular run because I'm kind of at the mercy of what formations exist and what I kind of feel like running. But if there's a particular character you'd like to see named, let me know. I will get you in eventually. I think these smoke bombs are just out at this point. I think the rest of this we're just going to carry through. Alrighty, let's get set up for our final run here. Bellow can come out, that can come in. I don't see how we're going to use Courageous Abandon. Oh, that skill. I want it to be good. It's not. It's not. I guess just dagger. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yep, okay. But let's head in. All right, Chains of Denial time. Formation. We took a bit of HP damage here, but I just don't think that's going to be what matters here. I think we're set up pretty well for success. Knock on wood. And it's a brain. It's always nice to fight. It's always nice to fight the previous bosses. It's I find it kind of fun to mix it up. There's always it's always kind of the risk of getting bored if you're just doing the same thing every round. Denial of Fortitude, you say? Well, I got good news and bad news for you. Good news is I would like to heal at some point. Bad news, I don't think Fortitude was what was on the table this round. Thank you for not hitting my ranged attack, which would have been much more inconvenient. Just going to kind of spread some damage around here. They are targeting our weakest character when it comes to resisting stuns, so that is something. Oh no, Denial of Reason. Now that's definitely the least effectual lock, especially against us right now, because that's just not the. I mean, yeah, that's just not the thing. That is just not the thing we're worried about right now. We'll take our free crush there. Now, unfortunately, we can't stress heal, and Bragg's stress is getting kind of high. And they're just drilling Paracelsus right now. But let's go ahead and patch that up just to be a bit more on the safe side. reset up Retribution, so we got a whole mess of tokens. Oof. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Bragg just got beat on here. Alright, Denial of Arms. So, it's been unfortunate that we've been kind of... I don't want to say forced, because we weren't forced, but, like... I've been spending a lot of time hitting the Lion lock, which is the... Not the lock we care about. Yeah, I think I'm just going to spend the item. It's not like there's any reason to carry the items forward, and this just lets us keep drilling in damage. But we're going to end up killing the Lion lock first, which is definitely not the lock I would normally aim for with this formation. Given the way we're playing, we want the ranged lock dead. But I think if the ranged lock dies second, that's going to be fine. We definitely are going to leave the sanity lock for last if we have a choice at all, because it just doesn't do anything by comparison. All right, I mean, yeah, the sanity lock just doesn't do anything compared to especially like the two attack locks are the most impactful. Oh no, Denial of Fortitude. Whatever will I do? How about I just, you know, stab you to death? That seems like, are you dead? Okay, so Healing Lock is gonna die here. 13 damage. Well. Nice, so we're killing 2 locks this turn, potentially. Yep, 2 locks. 2 locks died. Nice. Double kill. And now we just finish the job here. I did see there was a recent Discord post. I say recent, it happened like, by the time of recording, it'll have happened over a week ago. But someone was asking what order do you kill the locks in, which I think is kind of a fun question. You know, because it is like, you know, is there a good or bad option? Now, you know, my inclination is basically, I don't know if there's necessarily a wrong way to do this. Because, you know, as long as you're killing the locks, they do tend to just kind of die. But I definitely think leaving the, you definitely want to leave either the sanity or the reason or the replenish lock for last. So either no healing or no stress gain as the last lock. And for me, that typically means the leaving the stress gain lock for last, because it just, as compared to the attack locks, is kind of obvious. Like, obviously you don't want to leave the attack locks alive because they do things on occasion. I think we'll Indiscriminate Science just to get rid of that blind. Alright, so you're just dead next turn, so let's punch you. Gets you pretty close to dead. Unfortunately, that means you probably live, right? Now we'll kill it anyway. But yeah, normally I would leave the stress lock for last. Now, obviously here... what a... Oh, that reverberating readout, my beloved. Anyway, Shackles destroyed. So thank you all for watching. This has been Highway Robbery going through Denial. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Yeah. Till next time. See ya.